Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am low-key a mess, but we're gonna go with it. So Easter is coming up, which means 2 weeks off school, which means 2 weeks of revision for my A levels. And I don't know what your school's doing, but every school really has the freedom to do whatever they want with these assessments. And so my school are having one final exam session. We've already got our mocks, which was so fortunate before Christmas. And I did a video where I did both my mock results and also like I vlogged my entire mock week, and I also vlogged my revision, like intense revisions for that. And I'm going to be doing the same this time because I think it's good to look back on, and it's good to see what other people go like through, exam season. But I need to plan my revision. Well, I say that I've already planned it. This is future Jude talking. I did it last night actually and filmed it. So I'm going to bring you through my process of how I plan out what I'm going to do, what format I'm doing it in this year, what I'm planning to get done, what I need to get done, what I know I need to get done, etc. For these assessments. Now, the aim of these assessments is just to gather evidence, and so you need to do well. You need to work for them, you need to do well, but the aim of them is that you will do well, and the teacher wants you to do well. So just bear that in mind when you're doing all this. This is for you to get the best grade physically possible, and so let's get these 2 weeks planned, I guess. Okay, so welcome to voiceover land. Basically, my plan is to get all my Easter revision planned out in this video, which I did, and my plan was to do maybe 4 or 5 things a day maximum, usually 3 or 4, and I've actually scheduled in some like days where I do less work and breaks and stuff. I'm tired now, but as you can see, I'm putting in stuff, and I realised that on Monday I need to record a video for my second channel. And so you will see me skip pretty quickly to YouTube to check out when a video comes out, because I needed that to be not handed in, reading what I'm writing. I needed that to be filmed and put out as soon as physically possible. So I believe it comes out at 12 my time Monday, so I'll be reacting to that, editing that, uploading that all as soon as physically possible on that Monday. So obviously I won't have time to do as many things because I'm doing that, So I scheduled that in. I'm really tired today. I scheduled that in and continued on my day. So these are different things that I plan to do over Easter, just, to get the revision up and ready for these exams. Past paper questions. Past paper questions are absolutely key to getting your active recall up. Now, active recall, I need to do a video about this. I feel like I think I actually made a video about this, but then never put it out, because it was like when exams were cancelled last year when I was going to put it out. So I'll probably do another video about active recall because it is such a useful thing that some people don't even realise really exists. Now, active recall, I'll summarise, is being able to get the information from your brain as fast as physically possible when you're in an exam situation or any situation, but it works best for exams because that's what exams are, recalling information as fast as physically possible. And so doing past paper questions gets you into the practice of remembering information, remembering different information quickly, and yeah, that's why I love past paper questions for revision. It helps you get into exam mode, it helps you get, everything ready for going and doing these exams. So I do loads of past paper questions. I try to only do 2 or 3 past papers a day if I do a full one, because they are mentally draining, and then you do have to mark them as well, and then like do a thing at the end to make sure you know what you did wrong and what you could do better. Then other things I'm doing are macro posters. Now I have macro posters, micro posters, and posters. Posters are your generic A4 page where I put down information on maybe a bit of a topic. Micro posters are much more defined, and I've done a video about these where you put down as much information about a very, very small part of the topic as physically possible. You make it all aesthetic and all, and that's that, and you can look at them often, just to like almost like flashcards. And then macro posters I've also done a video on, which are my giant posters. I now have 4 on my wall, and by the end of these 2 weeks I plan to have 6, and I plan to make 2 more, so that is the plan for Easter, to get those done. So there are other things, obviously. I want to do some active recall. I want to do active recall not in I suppose not in an exam mode kind of way, explaining it to people, going over subjects. But I kind of like going over stuff at a later date. Sometimes you don't want to go over stuff until the very end, just to check if you really know everything and see what you need to go over yet again. You can tell how actually mentally exhausted I am actually at the minute, especially after the vaccine. But I mean, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I think it's such a useful thing to do, to just plan it all out, get it all written, and know what you're going to do. Like I use Notion with all these tick boxes, and I mean Notion, if you want to sponsor me, go right ahead. I'm here for it. But I put it all down with check boxes. It's so satisfying when you check the check boxes off in Notion, because then it crosses it out for you and it just makes you feel good. So I always do that, and I think this Easter I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to kill myself working like I have done in previous years, because I want to get back to school, because I have 2 weeks before these exams. So I want to get back to school and do all the school stuff. Get back to school, have my final 2 weeks of school ever, and work in those as much as I can as well. It's going to be difficult to manage that, but I feel like if I do the work over Easter, then when it gets back to school time, it should be slightly easier to balance all of that, and I should know and have my exam technique pretty much nailed before then. And then I'll probably talk about this more in my exam vlogs, but I have biology on Monday morning, maths on Wednesday morning, Thursday I have chemistry in the afternoon, and I have further maths in the middle of the day on Friday, of the exam weeks. So yeah, I also have a chemistry practical to fit in, but we haven't even finished all those in school, so that's going to happen whenever we go back after Easter. We're going to get those chemistry practicals done, so we know how to do them all in case one of them comes up. And that's just another piece of evidence really for us. But I'm kind of finishing off making all this, these tick boxes, and this is my plan. I mean, my plan is just to get down and work, and I'm only doing these things. I'm not doing any more unless I feel like I need to do more in certain things. And if I do need to do more in certain things, then I will not hesitate to do that. And so, after a successful planning session, you can see we're done. I mean, we've planned the revision, we've planned Easter, we've planned what we're going to do, and I'm going to stick to it as best as physically possible. I mean, you'll see it on my revision videos, I guess, where I'm really going through, and I'm hoping to get them out the Monday after. That's the idea, actually. So I'll do a week and then put it out for Monday, and then do a week and put it out for Monday. It's going to be a bit editing intense for me, but that's why I don't have work on Sundays. I don't do any work on Sundays, so I'll probably already have mentioned that, but I'm recording this before I'm recording the voiceover. I'm doing them in 3 very different time frames for this video. This video's all over the place. Represents me. I'm my mental state at the minute. But yeah, that is all the time I have for today. If you did like this video, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Do all that great stuff. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.